Hi everybody, welcome to West Virginia. My name is Cheryl and this is my channel, Tranquil Stitches. Today is Tuesday, February 4th, 2020, and this is my FlossTube episode number 88. So happy to have you visit with me today and spend some time with me. I hope you're having a good day. I appreciate you stopping by. It's raining here in the mountains and it's a gloomy, overcast day. I had a former boss one time who said that it's a good day to be a duck, and it kind of is. It's a perfect day to be a duck or a stitcher if you're able to just cuddle in and get some stitching done. It's a good day. I like to stitch when it's raining outside and just have the house quiet and listen to it rain. It's just a little bit of heaven, I believe. So I hope everybody had a good couple weeks. It's been a couple weeks since I've been here. I had the Stash Dive Mania videos going that I had pre-recorded and released one a day. So I just kind of took a break from the update video and last week and did some stitching. Plus I was trying to adjust to a new medication, and I mean, that was a booger. That was an absolute booger. I mean, you know, if the diagnosis doesn't get you, the side effects will, right? I mean, it was nuts. I mean, almost every side effect that I read that could happen with this medication happened. So I think I'm on the tail end of it now. I'm feeling a little better and I'm adjusting, I think, finally. So hopefully it'll help. So we'll see. But I just hope everybody had a good couple weeks and a fortnight, as the overseas ladies would call it. So I did get some stitching in, and I wanted to show you my progress. There's a pinging in my microphone, and I'm trying to not beat on the desk too much I don't know what causes that. But anyway, I finished a couple things. I finished Home of a Needleworker, which was my daily 30 for January, and I'm happy to say that it is finished. This 383 stitches finished it up, 30 minutes a day, and I finished it a few days before the month ended. So I picked up a couple other things to work on during the rest of the month, but this is finished. It's my own conversion. I adore how it turned out. This is Home of a Needleworker Squared. This was a market release last year. So really happy with that. Finished number 2 for the year. 383 stitches since I saw you last on that one. And I also picked up Black Cat Alphabet, which was in the 2012 Just Cross Stitch Halloween issue. This was one of my Darktober starts. And I put 267 stitches in it to finish it up. And here it is. It's really cute. It's just a mystery piece of fabric that I had in my stash, and I stitched it up with black, and I really like it. It's so cute. So this is my second Darktober stitching finish of 13. I started 13. I'm taking the small ones, and then I'm finishing the small ones up first, and then moving to the big ones, the bigger ones. So that is finish number 3. So I've got 3 finishes for the year, 3 finishes in January. So very happy with that. Okay, I have a new start. February 1st, I started my new daily 30 piece, and I started Joyful Summer by Country Cottage Needleworks. I love the colors in this one. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So I put 480 stitches in it, and I'm stitching it on 36 count Demoys Cell, which is a color that was released at market last year from Picture This Plus. And I'm stitching it 1/2 with my own conversion, flosses from my stash. This is how it looks so far. I love this fabric. It is absolutely beautiful. It's got yellows and pinks and blues and purples and just all kinds of beautiful colors. And I think it's going to lend very well to this piece. I don't stitch with bright variegated colors too much, but this piece is just perfect for them. So there's where I've got 480 stitches. That's 4 days of stitching so far this month. So really, really enjoying stitching that one. Now I did pick up a couple more of my Darktober stitches. This is Petite Halloween sampler from Nikki's Creations, and it was in the 2014 Halloween issue. And like I said, I'm trying to knock out some of these smaller ones and then moving on to the medium-sized ones. 130 stitches in this one. And this is where it was the last time you saw it, which was back in October. And here's where it is now. This is my new scavenger hunt piece. I finished Little Owl Sampler, so I declared this one as my new piece, and this one will be the next to go down. So that one going. And the next one I picked up when I finished my daily 30 for January. I picked this one up and put, because it was just kind of solid stitching, so I put 306 stitches in this. This is the Spells ornament from the 2012 Just Cross Stitch Halloween edition from the Stitcher Hood. And this is where it was the last time you saw it. And this is where it is now. So 306 stitches, and it's another mystery piece of linen that I had in my stash, and it's got grays and yellows. And then this floss is a beautiful, Carrie's variegated. It's got some green and blues and purples. It just looks like cast iron to me. So I'm loving how that one's stitching up so far. 306 in that. I picked up Hocus Pocus. This is my last Mania start for 2018. This is the last Mania start I have at all open right now. So I want to get this one done by May 1st before this Mania starts. And I'm just struggling with this one. I don't really know. I still love it. I still love the chart. I love the design. It's been a joy to stitch up to this point. But I don't know. I'm really struggling with this. It's like I have to make myself stitch on it, and I don't understand. I'm so close to a finish. So hopefully I can knock this one out. This is from Queen Bee Handmade, and I will link their Etsy shop below. This is where it was the last time you saw it. And I got 301 stitches in it. I don't know. That's over like 5 days of stitch. I mean, it's just, I'd pick it up and put it back down. I don't know what it is. You know, I mean, I guess I've been looking at it for 2 years and I'm done with it. But I put more of the vine in. I put this bird here in, this owl, this bird. There's 3 more birds and more vine across. Still have to put her face and hands in. And then there is like a little checkerboard border that goes around. And I'm probably not going to do that. It depends on how it looks when I get it done. I mean, I love it. It's on a piece of coffee tea-dyed linen that I did myself. I love it. It's just, I don't know, you know, I'm struggling. But I'll get it done. I'll get there. 301 stitches in that. Flip the page. All right. Now, I had a new start. Another new start. This is Bloomtopia. This is a charity stitch-along that Fat Quarter Shop is doing for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And if you donate to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, they will send you the chart in 12 increments over the next 12 weeks. And it started February 1st, so you've still got plenty of time to jump in. I will link the landing page below as well as the Jolly Jabber blog, so you can look at everyone's different interpretations of the chart. So I did my own conversion for it from Flosses in My Stash. I showed those colors on my last video. I think the one that says Bloomtopia. I think it was the video before this one. Now, this fabric, this peach color fabric, I adore it. It's beautiful, and my colors are okay on it so far. I'm anxious to see when I get the pinks and reds on there, what it looks like. But the fabric apparently is not the same vertically as it is horizontally. It's two different, you know, it's 2 different sizes. So my piece is squatty. And I'm not really sure what's going on with it. It's very, my butterflies are very squatty. But I'm going to keep on with it because I love the colors on the fabric. I love the fabric. So I'm just going to keep on and see what it looks like. So I got in 563 stitches and I finished the first part. So here's where it is so far. And see what I mean? But they're just squatty. I don't know. I'm doing it 2/2, and I'm loving the coverage. I'm loving everything about it. It's just I'll be anxious to see what happens when I get further along. A lot of fun. I'm sorry. I use tissues under my clamps to keep them tight and to keep my fabric from fraying and to keep it clean. Tissues are a good option. They're soft. I've used tissues forever. Tissues and paper towels. And you know, you can squeeze your clamps. If they get too loose, you can squeeze them just very gently. Squeeze them and tighten them back up. I do that all the time. And it works like a charm. So, Bloomtopia, 563 stitches. Come join us on that. And also, my last piece that I worked on, I touched a lot of pieces this last couple weeks, but this is Quilted Love. This is another Fat Quarter Shop stitch along that's going on right now. And I am really, really enjoying this one. This one's a lot of fun. I am loving seeing everyone's interpretations. There's only 3 colors in this chart, and people are doing red, white, and blue. They're doing orange, black, and white. They're doing pretty pastel colors, yellows, and just all different kinds of interpretations. And I'm enjoying looking at the hashtag and looking at the Jolly Jabber blog at all the different colors people are doing. So I chose to do Christmas colors. I'm doing red, green, and white, and just absolutely adore it. Now, you're supposed to do 1 row a week, and I'm struggling with the row that the quilt blocks are on. The hearts I can do in 1 week, but the quilt blocks are like over 1,500 stitches in 1 week, and that's normally what I do with all of the stitching that I do in a week. So it's hard for me to keep up with it, but I'm plugging along and I'm enjoying it. So I put in 733 stitches in mine, and here's where it is. And I really, really love it. There are little round buttons that go inside each one of these quilt blocks. And then there's supposed to be a piece of rickrack that goes between each row. I'm not really sure what I'll do with mine. I think it looks fine without that. But I'm really loving these colors, and I just adore this piece. So I'm anxious to have that done for Christmas. So that's Quilted Love. Linked below if you want to join in and jump in and stitch with us. Okay. My total stitches since the last video that I did, 3,163, which is pretty good. See, 1,500 a week, give or take. And then my January stitches, just January, 7,246, and I touched 11 projects. So not too shabby. Very happy with that. I know some people are stitching 18,000, 20,000 in 1 month. That's crazy. Crazy. Okay, moving on. We have a bingo winner. I would like to congratulate Faye Harris. Congratulations. She's won our last round of bingo. And Faye, I will be in touch with you via email to get your prize to you. So thank you everyone for playing. I know some of you were so close, but Miss Faye has won. So congratulations to Faye. We'll start a new round soon. Now, I have a couple shout outs I'd like to mention. Miss Kayla Cola. Kayla is a member of my Daily 30 group, and she is killing the scavenger hunt. She is concentrating on the scavenger hunt, and she is stitching like a madwoman. She's really, really doing some beautiful, beautiful projects. I love everything she stitches. She's young, she's fresh, she's energetic, she's cute as a button, and I really, really enjoy spending time with Kayla. So I'd like to invite you to go over and subscribe and watch Miss Kayla. And the next lady I'd like to mention is Angie from Hibernation Stitcher. Angie was on FlossTube, and then she had a pretty rough year last year. So she has restarted her FlossTube in 2020. So you can get in and binge watch now up to where she's at. And she is a very spiritual lady, very sweet lady, and I think you'll enjoy her too. So go over and visit with Angie at Hibernation Stitches. She has a birthday sale she's getting ready to start, and I really love the name what she named it. It's hashtag Celebrate Life HS Birthday Sal. Celebrate life. And I think that's wonderful. So go visit with Miss Angie. And the last, I'd like to mention Leanne, Lost in Floss. I know everyone's probably heard that we lost her. I haven't recorded since then, and I wanted to take a few minutes and mention her. And mention that there is a stitch along for Baby It's Cold Outside by Heartstring Samplery that starts February 14th to honor Leanne. So if you have this chart, or if you'd like to stitch along with this chart, it starts February 14th. I believe the hosts are Jen Lee and Julie, I believe. But I'll put the hashtag here. I'm not really sure about it right now, but I'll put it right here. I'm not starting mine until Mania, so I haven't really paid close attention to it, but I will be stitching it with everybody. So everybody will probably be done by the time I start mine. But if you've not got this chart, go ahead and grab this and stitch along with us in memory of Leanne. We'll miss her. And of course, my thoughts and prayers go out to Barb and all of Leanne's family. Okay, let's do some giveaways. Last week, I hosted the last video, I hosted a scavenger hunt for the charts that I showed in my first 6 Mania videos, and so many of you participated in that. It was so much fun. You guys, wonderful little notes in your emails. I enjoyed reading every one of them. Thank you so much for being so supportive, and I'm so happy that you enjoyed that series. And I've got 6 winners that I'd like to announce right now. And the first one is French Country Love. And this will go to Beth Maxey. Congratulations, Beth Maxey. The second one is Mary 2 by Plum Street Samplers. And this will go to Margie Bookmiller. Congratulations, Margie Bookmiller. The Dream Tree Ornament by M Designs will go to Sherry Bisbee. Congratulations. The Queen Bee Pincushion from Heartstring Samplery will go to Brenda Ellers. And Marty Bell's Northcote Lane will go to Laura Courtney. And last but not least, 12 Houses Samplers by Drawn Thread. This will go to Lynn Mays. So ladies, if you will email me, my email is below, and send me your address, I will get these out to you. Now, I'd like to say that if you are expecting something from me, I am woefully behind on mailing things. I ran out of envelopes and this and that and the other. So I am very behind, but I will be getting everything out this week. So I do appreciate your patience with that. So just life, craziness. Now, a couple things I wanted to share with you right quick. I have a little bit of Happy Mail that I wanted to show you. Carlene, my friend Carlene, she happened to think of me when she saw this, one of her Christmas presents wrapped in this paper, and she sent that to me. Isn't that the sweetest paper? Isn't that pretty? I love this. I adore it, Carlene. Thank you so much. And I will be using this in my Christmas journal this year. Absolutely. Thank you. And along that, just mail to make you smile, Lorraine, my friend Lorraine, she's Rags to Stitches on FlossTube. Adore her. She sent me this. She knew I was dealing with some things last month, and she just sent me this in the mail. Remain calm and carry it on. Can you stand it? That is the cutest thing. She just sent me a little postcard with the little encouragement. So that was so sweet. You ever have one of those days? I just want to finish this video. Interruptions. Okay. I had a little bit of retail therapy I wanted to show you. Now, I had mentioned that I needed some grime guards for my 11x11 Q-snaps that were wide for my BAPs that I'm working on. And I need to tuck some fabric under them. So, my friend Lori, hi Lori, she said, I'll make you some. So I purchased 2 from her, and they're absolutely gorgeous. She let me pick the fabric. Of course, I went with the pink. Isn't that pretty? And then the second one is a pink gingham. Over the moon. Over the moon. And they're good and wide. They'll hold my fabric just perfectly. So they're perfect. Thank you, Lori. She sent me some sticker books and some goodies with them. So I love them. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate it. Okay, giveaway for this week. Let's do that, and then I'll leave you alone, okay? I have Rivaris sent me a few charts to share with you all, and this week I'd like to share Daisy with someone. This is a Rivaris chart. It's beautiful, as are all of their charts. I adore them. I will link their Etsy shop below. If you're interested in looking at what they have some absolutely phenomenal Halloween charts. I love them. This one is Daisy. Look how springy. And this comes with the Daisy charm and the lace to finish the pillow the way they've shown it, which is awesome. So if you're interested in this chart, let's talk a little spring and tell me what your favorite flower is. I might have done that one before. Can't remember, but if I've 88 videos, it's hard to remember exactly what I've done. But what is your favorite flower? So I'll draw for that next week. And be sure and check out my number 20 stash dive video, because I'm letting you all pick my number 20 Mania Start out of 3 choices. So I love all 3 of them, and I'm looking forward to stitching either one that wins, but I'm anxious to see which one wins. So if you've not had a chance to go over there and vote on that one, please be sure and do that. So that's all I have for you this week. I hope everyone's having a good week so far, and I wish you a very good stitching week ahead. So until I see you again, happy stitching.